So today we are heading to Spider Mountain. It's over here and we're in Burnett, right?
Yeah.
Burnett. So after driving on 67 in the middle of nowhere for a couple hundred miles, as you can see, we're still back in the middle of nowhere with my lovely lady.
Hello.
So after finding a gas station that sells root beer flavored milk, we are finally here at Spider Mountain. I honestly don't know where to go, but I guess we'll find out. But literally, when you just go in, the ski lift is right there. And so I will urge y'all to go online and get the tickets for $19 so that you don't have to come here and buy the tickets for like $59. We are gonna park and then we're gonna show y'all the biking setup right quick that we're dealing with. Ready to get down these trails. So, you know how I was talking about that gas station? Just imagine this saying limited edition and then saying root beer milk, because this is literally the same brand. This really smacks. All you gotta do is pop the lid out, and this is made out of glass, so this is pretty cool. But aside from that, I am gonna go to the back, excuse the mess in the truck, say hi to Douglas. He's my little tecuache, my little possum that takes care of my truck, I guess. We got the giant warp with I upgraded the handlebars. This used to be a gooseneck. Now I got the adapter for it. And this is RockShox, believe it or not. Indie flat pedals that I got from Amazon as well. Updated the tires. Pretty cheap, but it gets the job done. Soon it's gonna be upgraded as well. And when I mean upgraded, like replacing the whole bike. But we're ready to get across this mountain and see. Hopefully we don't die. But this is awesome. So hear me out. The tire right here was flat, so we were thinking about going to Walmart, but since we're in the middle of nowhere, that wasn't really an option. They actually have a bike shop that's over there, and with the bike shop they do repairs, they do rentals, and obviously you have to pay, but they sell parts, so we were able to get the tires for her bike, which was a good save. And then up there, that's where you pay, that's where you get your ski lift tickets, or if you get them online, you just go and just tell them your name and they give you the tickets, and the ski lift should be somewhere over there. But let's get it on. So we're going up the ski lift at the moment, and the funny thing is that we didn't really know how to put it on there. As you can tell, her bike is hooked on the top hook right there, and the wheel is right there in the base of the actual trolley. Now the thing is you know, like you see me talking about it right now, I would have kept the audio, but it was really windy, and then I was hitting the GoPro, so I didn't really want to have that quality of audio. But all set aside, there's people there that if you don't know how to put the bike on, they'll teach you how and then also show you how. They're really nice people. They'll scan in your barcode on because they come give you bracelets as far as your ticket goes, and then you're on your way. But the thing is that you have to actually run on top of you put your bike on there, and then you wait for the trolley behind you, so you sit down on that, and then you pull the handlebars over you, and then you just ride, and then your feet are what secure the handlebars down all the time. But it's not really that hard to do. We're gonna be up here for a good 5 minutes riding up the mountain, and no one goes down besides the employees. And so the thing is that they get your bikes, so you don't have to worry about running and getting your bike, and then as well not getting hit by the trolley behind you. But they actually have employees up there that get your bikes, because I don't know if you see it right now, but my bike is actually not on the same trolley as hers. It's missing, obviously, but it's by the people in front of us, because we didn't really know how to put it on, and so those people went in next, because they don't stop the trolley unless it's for emergencies. And so my bike was up there, and I was like, dang, so what do we do? Like, am I gonna have to wait for the bike to come back up, or am I gonna go running for it? But in its entirety, you'll see later on in the footage that there's people up there who grab your bikes, and you have to run off the actual trolley. And yeah, it sounds pretty like a liability issue, but the thing is that this whole sport is a liability issue. That's why you sign a waiver. And so what you do is that you just run off and you just go and get your bike, where they put it on these bike stands, and you just ride off. And the only way down is by riding down. And the cool thing is that they have restrooms on the bottom and on the top. On the top they have porta potties, and then on the bottom they have these really nice air conditioned
restrooms. And the only reason why I know that is because my girlfriend ended up using those because she fell, and you'll see later on in the footage I'll say that she fell, and so she was cleaning up some of the scrapes. But there's restrooms on top, and the thing I like about that is because sometimes some people get anxiety, and some people, when they get anxiety, their stomach starts to act up in all type of ways. And so it's always nice to know that you don't have to go pop a squat in the middle of the woods. And I'm not saying that you should do that at any time, because obviously that's gross, but you know, tough times call for tough measures. Never saying that I've ever done that before, but what I am saying is that it's glad to know that on top and bottom you're obviously going to be safe and sound. You're going to have that security in mind that they are going to be restrooms. I know I went on about restrooms, but yeah, I think it's kind of something that a lot of people worry about but don't want to admit. Now as we get off, we are going to be seeing what I was telling y'all. They're getting the bikes, and then right from this little red area is where the area where it's okay to start running off the lift. And so yeah, you're gonna have to really find a way to push yourself off. And yeah, it may sound scary at first, but once you get done through it, like about 1 or 2 times, you get used to it. And so yeah, they live them in these bike racks, and then right up ahead you're gonna see water coolers. And with those water coolers, you can fill up your water bottles, and also you can put in they also provide little cups that you can use in case you don't have any water bottles, but that's only like if you're lucky enough to find some there. I don't know if they fill them up every so often, but either way, they were available when I was there, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be available when you're there. And we came in around like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. But yeah, this is the signs they have. Always, helmets are mandatory, obviously, for obvious reasons. And they also had that bike rack that you saw earlier, that where you can work on your bike with the pump, with the press the valve, and straighter valve. So you should be all set, and there shouldn't be anything to worry about.
Alright guys, if you're seeing this, we have officially survived Spider Mountain, and to be honest, we didn't even do anything serious. We got caught up in Itsy Bitsy, which is supposedly the easiest trail on Spider Mountain. And it's mainly because we were used to like going uphill and downhill. And the downhill, we're not used to going downhill like that, like, cause like Spider Mountain is all downhill, so like that took us by surprise. But the main thing was the burns. So the trails that we do back at Prayer Mountain, which is called Big Cedar, back in Duncanville, which is close to Dallas, it doesn't have that many burns, at least the trails that we do. So that took us by surprise, and then the burns were downhill, so you have to really grip it with your tire. So we both ended up falling at some point. She ended up throwing her bike down the trail because it was too steep for her. She only rode the trail once, and she was like, that's it. And so me, I literally almost like flew off the cliff, did a little front flip. I'm good. The main thing is that you gotta drop and roll with it. If not, you end up like fracturing your elbow, like how I did a couple months ago. It's Hancock Creek, and it's in Lampasas, Texas, and it's like a little pool area that's like fed by spring water, so it's really clear. And honestly, the entry is only like $3 per person, and there's usually not that many people there, because Lampasas, Texas is pretty it's like a small town, at least to my understanding. But once again, we're in the middle of nowhere to get there. I'm gonna stop by to get gas, and then when we head back, I'm gonna show y'all that root beer milk, and we're gonna give it a try. Just to prove that this is actually like a spring that brings this water through this pool. Just look how clear that is. It goes all the way over here. So the water is like absolutely freezing, but it's clear. Oh, that's cold. Yeah, we'll have to dive in. Whoa. Yeah. Oh no, that's too cold.
Hold on, once you're in, it's gonna come down.
No, it's not.
Like now I don't feel it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so clear. Oh, and it feels so good. Like, yes, it's cold at first, but like, you get used to it, but it feels so refreshing. So if it's a hot day, just know you're gonna feel good. And the water's pretty clean. Obviously, it's clear. It's spring water that comes from an aquifer from underground, I believe. I mean, that's the only reasonable way that it could be this cold. But it flows out the spring, so the water is constantly flowing. But man, is it beautiful. There's no one in here, but like these restrooms are like so, like, yo, way better than Buc-ee's in my opinion. Got the soda dispenser. Yeah, let's get it. Pretty nice, pretty nice. So I told y'all that there's some milk that's actually limited edition root beer milk, and it's right here. Got that limited edition root beer milk. This is gonna be funny. I'm actually gonna try this. Like, literally, we came back just so we can get this milk. So I know earlier I got that strawberry milk, but this is pretty interesting. I got both of them, but they also got cappuccino milk, and you know I just can't pass off the offer over here. You're gonna try the root beer milk. Let's go. Let's go.
I can't open it though.
Just pop it up like you did with the strawberry.
Let's try.
Physically, she was very
It's
attractive.
different though.
So I had
Technical difficulty.
Hold on. There you go.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's see the reaction, live reaction.
So
how does it taste?
That's out of fear
Like, I don't know. It does taste like root beer, but it also tastes like milk. It's like a weird combination.
So it's a root beer milk.
Basically, yeah.
I'm gonna try it now. Let's see how, if it's what she's saying it is. So it smells like root beer, but it tastes like vanilla milk. So if you ever had that that almond milk that's like vanilla flavored, that's basically what it tastes like. So it's actually not that bad, and it's a pretty nice bottle. So there you go. That's root beer milk for you.
Es por eso que mi casa no se cae. Quien me guarda no se duerme ni se distrae. Para el justo no hay desamparo. Que tiene fe, esto no le suena raro. Todo lo oscuro se torna claro, claro. Si Cristo es la roca donde me paro.